So, what do you think about that wasn't my first intro, I believe, on my channel, but what do you think about the previous intro and the newest intro? I would like to know your thoughts about it. Of course, it got changed. Uh, First of all, because I like changing it every once in a while, but also because since it showed my old team, I didn't want to keep showing them for my own personal reasons. It's nothing personal. It's nothing like I hate them or anything like that. It was just my personal decision. But I really like the newest intro. Since it's all about me, it's not about showing the team or things like that, for example. But even so, so this was a match in Mullet. Just look at how Geishas uh, can fuck you up. Just they're like the only hunter that goes through the whole palette with such force, with such speed when she attacks. I mean, the other hunters can basically kind of do that. But yeah, here you can notice, you can actually see mechanic, which was 100 thieves, I believe. He had what made him kind of die there was that he was looking at the geisha, but he was not looking behind him, in front of him, to the direction he had to run. Sometimes we depend on, let me keep looking at her, but Kite and Geisha is complicated, if anything. So Geisha, I believe, went to harass Liz or something. I was like, okay, I told Moreno, hey, keep doing my cipher. I'm gonna do another cipher. Hunter Fee saved himself with the puppet, but I believe his puppet died. So here we're trying to buy time. We're trying to do things slowly. We know the match can go really, really bad because the hunter has the mechanic, and without the mechanic, we need to decode, especially Moreno. Having a wildling inside the team and getting the decoder killed is kind of a death sentence, right? Because just think about it. Wildling decodes 40% slower than any other character, and then Prospector. Liz Priestess is like 20% or 10% slower, and mechanic can get slower if people are injured. So just having her not being able to use her puppet makes her very useless in in that type of sense, right? But even so, they still try their best. The hunter hits Moreno because she knows that she could probably get the mechanic again. That's having confidence in your skills as a hunter, and it was a nice call. It was a good call from the hunter in the first place. So here I'm just trying to give backup to the mechanic. I was telling him to run, but he kind of stayed in the same area, so that kind of killed him in the first place. I can't do much here. Even if I try and throw a magnet, the hunter is actually gonna start following me and trying to get a hit on me. So what I should have done, I should have stayed at the window and juked her out so that she couldn't dash inside towards me. So I got hit, and then Moreno's dead, very close to where was dead before, very close to where the mechanic was. And if anything, the hunter's not gonna care about Moreno. Why? Because it's a wildling. Wildling goes so slow, so she goes to me. And here I'm just gonna try and explain to you what I'm gonna do to kite this geisha. Yes, I'm injured. So that's already a bad bonus there. Now, what you have to have in mind when you kite a geisha is that you cannot always be perfect, at it. You need to have patience, and you need to be able to move around accordingly. So here I managed to do a 360 around her. I pushed her back. I get to the pallet. I was gonna get to the pallet. I managed to I keep evading her. I remember 100 thieves screaming at me like, dude, what the fuck? Here I stopped moving and she still missed. We were just screaming in the whole match. We were like, holy fuck, dude. So she uses her dash, or she's gonna probably keep trying to use it. In a tight kiting area like this one, it's really hard for a geisha, so she has to be really, really smart about her moves. about her dashes and things like that in order to get, especially a prospector at this point. So at this point, if she's not going for me, I'm like, dude, she's gonna teleport, and I know this immediately. So she hits Moreno one time, and she's gonna change targets. She needs to change targets. So she's gonna go for Liz because she saw where Liz went. So Liz was trying to be patient, but she kind of lost the patience just a little bit too quick, and then she threw the pallet. Of course, that's okay. You can always throw the pallet and throw it wrong. That's a normal thing that's gonna happen with Geisha. So Geisha came to me again, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start kiting you again, you little bitch. Okay, no disrespect for this hunter. She was very good. She did very good sport. Love her, So whenever so if you're a prospector main in any way, and you're against a Geisha, you have a good advantage against the Geisha. If you manage to put a there goes another hit. So here comes the pop. So I got enough time to get the team to make a pop in the heat of the moment. So if you're a prospector and you manage to put a magnet in her and you know she's gonna dash, don't change your polarity. Just let her be repelled away from you, because that's actually gonna help you. She's gonna get away. She used her dash, and you actually have distance against her. So look at this clutch moment. So Moreno here is trying to gain time, and she's looking at the hunter, and then he dies, and then the hunter. So I told Liz, like, hey, call me, give me the call, give me the long portal. So she calls me, she heals me up the little bit I needed left. I take the portal and we leave the fuck out. That was so amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Check out our petition on the top pin comment and the top of the description.